What's up, everybody? It's your boy Adonis Dunn, and making this quick video off of the recent events that's going on, the talk around the town, the slap heard around the world. Will Smith getting up out of his seat at the Oscars to go on stage and slap Chris Rock for making a joke about his wife's and the alopecia that she's suffering from, if that's suffering, I guess, but. So the thing I had made a post about on Facebook, in which I'm getting some pushback from women, which I expected it, and even some clowns and stuff. I had to block somebody. I didn't even know who this person was. But the thing what I pointed out was how Jada Pinkett, in my opinion, from this event, showed me that she's not a real woman that has Will's best interests at heart. And you'll probably ask me, why would I say that? And I'm gonna tell you why. As a man, a lot of times we can get is what they call toxic masculinity, which is another point I'll point out in a minute. But we get toxic. We react violently towards situations that we don't like. And in this event right here, I don't think Will reacted because of the joke. He reacted because of Jada's the way she took the joke, her expression that she made, the way that she felt because of the joke, her reaction. When the joke was made, Will smiled and laughed at the joke. We believe in the way that the camera was cut to it. And Jada didn't seem to like the joke at all. She made a face up there and she made it like she was bothered by the joke. And when the camera went back to Chris, probably a couple seconds later, he was like, uh-oh, that's when Will got out of his seat. In my opinion, Will looked over at Jada, saw her reaction from the joke, and decided to, at that point, take action. And this is where I believe Jada isn't worth the crap. See, as a man, and especially a man in Will's lane, he's a successful man. He's a millionaire. He has a name. He has a legacy. He's on top of his game in every way as a man. And he picked a woman, and then most time we pick a woman, we're supposed to pick a woman that's supposed to be our balance. If I'm a man that's going to react violently, I will hope that I pick a woman that's going to settle me, make me understand that this is not something I should be doing. She should calm me down. She's try to stop me from doing anything that's can, endanger my well-being, endanger my livelihood, endanger what I have going on. She should stop me. And I don't think Jada tried at all to stop him. Will was able to get out of that seat and walk up to the stage and slap a man, come back, sit down, and start cursing out loud at an event that's supposed to be for the classy, I guess you'll call it. And Jada did nothing. She didn't stop him. She didn't try to calm him down. She didn't put a hand on his knee or anything to try to calm him out of the situation. She allowed him to react in his emotional stance. The toxic masculinity. She allowed him to do that. They all have a problem with toxic masculinity until it's for them, until someone's using it to take up for them or take up for their feelings. We can be toxic then, but otherwise they don't like toxic masculinity. But Jada sat and did nothing. She didn't try to calm Will down, because that's what a lot of people try to do. Well, she didn't know he was going to slap him. And I said, okay, let's just say if that's true. She didn't know he was going up there to slap him. When the slap happened, how did she, I'm gonna drop the phone. When the slap happened, she didn't try to stop him then. She didn't Will, she did nothing. We didn't hear her voice. If we could hear Will's voice clearly from his seat, when the slap happened, you probably should have heard Jada's voice trying to calm Will down at that point. But you didn't hear that. He was able to walk back to his seat. You didn't see Jada meet him halfway to, guide him back to his seat. She did nothing. She literally did nothing. Let's just say if Will would have slapped somebody who he knew, because men pick their battles wisely. He knew who he can slap. So let's just say he would have slapped someone, and when he tried to turn around, the dude started fighting him, or instantly a fight broke out. Where was she at then? We had to assume that she was able to sit in her seat and watch the slap happen, because she didn't get up then. She seen what happened. She didn't get up. She sat there. So if they would have started fighting, what was going to assume that she would have jumped up then? Because if I see my girl hit somebody, I'm going to instantly run that way. I'm not going to wait to see what the reaction going to be or let her come all the way back to the car, anything like that. Jada did nothing. Will was able to go sit back down, and Jada didn't calm him down to the point where he could sit there and start cursing live. This is live broadcasting here. He sit there and cussing. And you don't see Jada in any earshot. You still saying, Will, no, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Why? Because she was happy with him, willing to put everything he has at risk for her feelings being hurt, for her not receiving the joke Will made about her. And that's why I say, in my opinion, she's a piece of shit as a woman. She might not be a piece of shit, period, but as a woman in that action, yes, to me, she was a piece of shit. You want to pick a woman who's going to stop you from making those actions, because as men, putting ourselves in that situation can get us killed. And as a woman, she should want her man to make it home. Yes, her feelings could have been hurt. It could have been discussed, but Will could have had that discussion with her. He could have still defended her without him risking it all. He has enough power to be able to walk up to that stage, grab the mic, and speak the same way he's able to walk up there and slap. He's able to go up there and speak on her behalf to defend her. But he took that role, and not at any time did she try to stop it. So that was my output on it. I can go further and further into it on how somehow we don't like men fighting each other, and it's all this violence and violence and violence, but it's so many women who seems to be okay with men fighting other men whenever it's on their behalf, whenever it's because of their feelings being hurt. Like I said, there's a lot of men who are filled up in graves and filled up in these jail cells because they want to fight for a woman's honor. And if y'all believe that this is a good thing, it's going to be a lot more that's going to follow suit at this point. Anyway, fellas, if you're dating a woman, she said you get highly upset at another man, and she pretty much okays you to go fight that man. She don't try to stop you. She tries to do nothing for you. Then she ain't worried about your well-being. She understands that if two men get into a physical altercation, one of them might not make it home. And she's willing to let you take that risk for whatever reason. There can't be somebody who loves you. Will love that woman to death. He's willing to risk it all, apparently. But what is she willing to risk at this point? What is she losing? That's my outlook on it. Pick better women, fellas. Women, do what you can to make sure your man makes it home. Because if he's not there, who's going to protect you then? But I guess y'all just go get another one, huh? Done, I'm out.